This is a review for the Trek Powerfly FS7 in Volt Green, which we borrowed two of them from Trek Bicycle in Rouse Hill, and we rented them for the day. Both bikes weighed in at 23.1 kilos or 51 pounds, and we got a large and a medium. The bike retails for $6,499, and it comes with a RockShox Revelation RL with 130 mils of travel, Shimano Dior M6000 hydraulic disc brakes. The dropper post was an in-house brand, I guess. I couldn't work out which brand dropper post it was, but it was pretty good. The saddle was a Bontrager Avada saddle. The rear derailleur was a Shimano Dior XT M8000 Shadow Plus derailleur, and it had 473mm chain stays. It comes with a Shimano SLX M7000 11-speed cassette with a 54-tooth rapid drive hub. The tyre is a Bontrager XR4 Team Issue 27 by 2.8. These tyres are tubeless ready, however, in the bikes we were testing, there was tubes. To access the battery, each bike has a unique key, which you insert here, twist, and the battery pops out really easily. One of the test bikes, the battery was quite rattly, but that's a 500 megawatt hour Bosch power tube battery. The Bosch motor uses this unique computer, which has 4 modes: Eco, Tour, EMTB, and Turbo. And you change it like this, you go up and down, scroll through the different modes. So, that's the sensor there. Then you need to put it like there. And then the magnet on this part. Where do you charge the battery from? Okay, so this is the... Okay. It's got a nice bash guard. It's not plastic. It's not. Yeah, it's not plastic.
You don't want to be bashing them.
Yeah. All right, first test. Piece of cake. Yee! The rear shock is a RockShox Deluxe RL with 130 mils of travel. Okay, now my thoughts. The positives, I think one of the positives was definitely the Bosch motor. It's the Bosch Performance CX motor with 75 Newton meters of torque. That gives you 300% support. I also think the digital display is very effective. Although mine was showing a headlight icon for the entire time and I wasn't sure how to get rid of it, but it didn't really affect anything. The EMTB mode was the best mode, and it really boosted you up when you were going over difficult pinch climbs, and then it seemed to sort of fade in the background when you were just pedaling on flat. And if I was just tired towards the end of the ride, I just put the turbo mode on, which just seemed to boost all the time. The battery life was excellent. We rode all day and we still had 1 bar of battery left. I think the shifters were good. I never had any shifting problems, or wasn't very clunky. It was quite smooth. It was an excellent climber. The bike with its long chain stays was really good at climbing, and the battery was really easy to remove. Okay, the bad points for this bike in particular, it was quite low spec. The bars and the stem, they were kind of really sort of flat and sort of squarish, and they were very sort of cheap looking. Overall, the bike that I was riding bottomed out on a lot of the drops. I'm not very good at drops, but I found that it bottomed out all the time, with 130 mils of travel not being enough at all. But maybe it was the bike shop owner set it up too stiff, and we tried to back it off, and we tried to make the rebound a lot sort of slower, and we tried to make it softer, but we didn't have a shock pump, so we're sort of stuck with a really sort of stiff sort of shock. And the saddle was awful. My final verdict is buy only if you are a Trek fanboy, or someone's giving you some sort of mad discount, there's a lot better bikes you can get for $6 grand.